Hi, I'm John from John's Jeep Garage, and what this video is, it's a quick one. It's about a noise I was hearing in the 1998 Jeep Wrangler TJ. It was a squeaking noise. And at first, probably most people will check their belt, which I did, check some idler pulleys. I checked the accessories to the engine, such as the power steering pump, the alternator, the air conditioning, and the squeak wasn't coming from there. So I finally decided to take the belt off, and squeak still could be heard. I actually looked it up and was told to look at the distributor. And there's a person who's on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. His name is Dale from JeepSolid. And I looked and I saw that he was able to temporarily fix that because you really need to replace your distributor assembly. And I decided to use oil to fix the problem temporarily, and it worked. So I've isolated the issue, know the problem, and have been able to fix it to where I don't hear it for almost 2 months based on this method, but I will need to replace it. So this is just a temporary fix, and hopefully you'll learn something. Thank you. So I want you to listen to this noise on this 1998 TJ. You hear it? It's like a squeaking sound. Well, what that is actually, it took me a while to discover this, the distributor, that whole distributor assembly. And to get rid of it, I actually need to replace it. But there's a trick to extending that life and eliminating that noise that I'll share with you. First thing I want to do is take a Phillips screwdriver and remove the distributor cap, and you're going to have two Phillips head screws opposite side of each other. Once you remove the two screws, go ahead and lift your distributor cap out of the way. You're going to have to loosen up some of the wires, but all you really need to do is just get access to it. Now you see your rotor underneath. You're going to remove that, and the position of your rotor, just make sure you remember where it is, but there's a groove to help put it back on. And that shaft that's there, which we will see, is you're going to put a little oil. You can put WD-40, but it only prevents the squeaking temporarily. But if you take an oil the way that I show you how to do it, it'll last much longer. So what I do is I get some oil. This is the oil that I actually use on the TJ. And I get a wire and I dip it into the oil, and then I hold it right along the shaft and let the oil drip down the shaft. That way I'm lubricating it at a very slow rate. And I'll show you how we do it. Okay, let's put the rotor back on. Let's put the cap back on, tighten the two screws, make sure your wires are back in the holders, and let's start the vehicle. Okay, so what happened to that squeaking sound? It has completely disappeared, and this engine is running smooth. It's a little dirty, but hopefully this helped. And as I told you, I did get this idea about this problem from JeepSolid, from Dale. And please remember, this is just a temporary fix. The real fix is replacing the distributor assembly, and we'll do that on another video. Thank you, and if it helped, please like and subscribe.